Well, good morning to you. This is Denise from Brazil Farm, and I was just taking another little break this morning, trying to stay hydrated. You gotta be careful here. And this is June, and I'm in the Panhandle of Florida, so you gotta be a little careful with that. But I noticed yesterday that I had a honeybee hanging around me, like literally sitting on my arm and just sniffing all around and doing what she does and everything. And she stayed with me for hours while I was working and stuff. And then she came back, and of course, I don't know if it's the same one. And I don't know if it was the same one all day yesterday. I just had a honeybee on me most of the time I was out here working. And I just thought, well, that is just so interesting. And this morning it happened again. Had one and came and hung out. And one time she was getting in my glasses. I was like, okay, that's too much. Not around the ear, and don't get between my glasses and my eye. That doesn't sound good. I mean, I know that I have to be careful, because if I were, like, I'm pulling weeds. So if I were to do something to jerk and scare her, she might sting me, and these things don't feel good. But it took me till today to realize what I think she's doing. Like I said, I'm pulling weeds. So, and one reason I was really focused on these weeds, because they were starting to go to seed. So I wanted them out of there before they produced, more weeds. And so I figured out that's what she's doing. I have got so much pollen on me that she was checking me out. And I don't know if she was getting stuff, or maybe mixed with my sweat it made a cool concoction. I don't know. But it's pretty neat to have a creature. We're so used to dogs and cats and stuff, and we just think they're so loving and so tender and everything. And I've got a maniac of a still puppy, and still love her to death, but she's a maniac. Anyway, but to have something as gentle as that little honeybee who is working so very hard to make honey, and I'm just amazed at it. And she was just so gentle. I could feel her little wings, hit me and everything. I just sat there and studied her for a while, and I could tell that, she was really testing out my skin, figuring out what this was. And so, anyway, just take time to notice the small things in life. This earth was created for our enjoyment, and we need to do exactly that. Enjoy this life we've been given. Enjoy this land. Take care of it. This land that's been so generously given to us. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy it. Right now in Pensacola, Florida, it is a nice cool day. I'd love to know the temperature. There's no way. I don't even know that it's in the mid 70s, and so it's really nice this morning. A little breezy. That's hard to beat. Y'all have a great day.